Hey Phil, Jeremy here with the video we promised you, showing you how you can beat out your competition on Google. In this video, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that you can do yourself to improve your rankings. I'm going to show you how we do it as well. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is content. Content is king. Google likes to see about 1,500 to 2,000 words on the homepage of a site and about 500 to 750 on each service page. There's two main reasons for this. One is that the more relevant you are to your industry, the more Google gives you ranking. The other reason is the more content you have, the more you can insert keywords and the more you can get found for those keywords on Google. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your site. First thing I usually look at is this right here. So good job. You actually have this as a click to call number. So good job on that. And I've actually already kind of like scrolled through your site a little bit before this video. You actually have a pretty good looking site. I'm actually kind of impressed. So not sure if somebody if you guys outsource this or if you did it yourself, but either way, not a bad job. So but you're still lacking a little bit on content. And usually for a local company, this is unnecessary. Having a blog, it all it does is it wastes your time. And all you end up ranking for is stuff in that blog from national and international people that have no interest in actually using your service. Okay, so it doesn't really help you all that much. Doesn't hurt you, but it doesn't really help you either. There's better ways of getting up top. Okay, so next thing we're going to talk about though real quick is we're going to talk about your backlinks. Okay, so backlinks is when somebody links to your site. It's a big popularity contest. So right now you have 101 backlinks coming from 32 referring domains. You're showing up on Google for 248 different keywords. And you've got 85 traffic coming every month. We want this number to be in the hundreds, if not the thousands, okay? So to do that, we gotta break this down a little bit. So out of these 32 domains, 14 of them are do follow. So these are the only ones that are actually passing power to you. So let's take a quick look at those just to see what they are and see how good they are. Okay. Most of these are actually pretty decent. You got a couple of them, like this one right here is not any good. This one's no good. This one's no good at all. This one's definitely no good. A couple of these aren't that good. But all the rest of them are pretty good. So you don't have a bad backlink record here. The problem is you just don't have enough. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on and look at your competitor here. So to find your competitor, I searched up movers Indianapolis. That seems to be the top keyword in the Indianapolis area. And first thing you see is ads, then the map pack, which has a ranking factor. We'll go into that here in just a minute. And then you're going to see the, excuse me, you're going to see the organic listings, okay? So 2 Men in a Truck seems to be at the top of the organic listings. So let's go ahead and check them out real quick. And, two men in a Truck have been around not that long, like maybe 5 or 10 years. And they like basically dominated the industry almost instantly, it seems like, right? And people ask how did they do that? Well, this is how they got on the top of Google. This is the number one way to get your business known and make yourself a national company, very similar to 2 Men in a Truck. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at their content. They got a little bit there. They've actually got a decent amount of content. I don't think they've got quite the 1,500 to 2,000 words, but they've got a decent amount there. They've probably got about 1,000 words here. So, but they're beating out the competition with that. Now, this is just going off of their local location. Okay. So now let's go ahead and take a look at their backlinks. So this page is getting 42 backlinks coming from 25 referring domains and 111 organic keywords. They're getting over 200 in traffic, okay, compared to your 85. So they've got 15 of them that are do follow, which isn't, that's only what, one more than yours, right? So let's go and see what those are. It's about the same as yours. They got a few that aren't any good, and most of the rest of them are halfway decent. So why are they outranking everybody? Basically because their name, their brand, they've built such a good following on their brand online. Google automatically trusts them because they have this 2minuteatruck.com at the beginning. Okay. So, and that's what this number here basically represents. That's why this number is so high, because they've gotten that push from their main website, back to their back pages like this. Doesn't mean that they can't be beat. They can definitely be beat. A lot of times, like local location pages are actually, yeah, they're not as hard to beat as what people think they are. Doesn't mean we have to necessarily beat this number, to beat them. Okay. So, last thing I'm going to talk about is this Google Map Pack right here. So this does have a ranking factor. Some of the factors that go into this is your overall site ranking, goes into this. The number of stars you have, the number of reviews you have, and just the profile itself, having it filled out. If you don't have one of these yet, go ahead and go to business.google.com and go ahead and sign up for this. Verify your address and fill out your profile as complete as you can. Make sure you put plenty of pictures in there too. And as far as pictures are concerned, you want to name your pictures with the keywords you want to get found for, okay? Because Google actually reads that. Like I'll give you an example here on that. So I don't know. No, can't open that picture. So let's go with this picture. Save image as. So this says Indianapolis training. So if anybody was looking for Indianapolis training, they might actually find this image or find this page, okay? But this has nothing to do with movers. It has nothing to do with 2 Minute a Truck. So this is actually not, I don't believe that this is done correctly, okay? Because Google actually reads these. So people who are looking for Indianapolis training aren't necessarily looking for 2 Minute a Truck, okay? And a lot of times people, what a lot of people do with their websites is they'll upload the photo as like image and a bunch of numbers and letters string that says nothing about it, okay? So you want to name it with keywords, because Google can't see the actual picture itself. Just keep that in mind, okay? And last but not least is you want to get a bunch of citations to go onto your Google My Business listing. And citations, very similar to backlinks, is basically directory listings, phone book directory listings, like super pages, yellow pages, yp.com, etc. Okay. And as long as it's got the phone number and the name, it's a citation. And same with backlinks, quality matters. Okay. You want the people with the highest rankings themselves to be giving you a citation. Okay. So that's pretty much it for this overview. If you apply these steps correctly, you'll be ranking in no time, getting more customers to call you and more money in your pocket. So if you have any questions, you know how to reach us. Have a great day.